Hello, welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle and this is my playthrough for The Last of Us Part 2. So we're currently on day 2 in Seattle and I think we play in Abby. I've currently had a block on her name. It could be something different. When I started the stream I thought her name was Rose for some reason, and then I remembered it's definitely not Rose, and I'm sure it begins with an A. Could be Abby, could be Amy at this point, could be Arabelle. Could be anything. It's not Arabelle. I meant to say Arabella, because I don't even think Arabella is a name, but I know Arabella is. Either way, I think it's Abby. That's where I've put it. That's what my stream is right now. I'll be changing it if I realise the name is wrong, but I have no clue. I've just suddenly had a massive brain fart, I think they call it, isn't it? And it's not coming to me. But it's all good. But yeah, so we are currently... What do we do? The last thing I remember we did was we went back to the kids and we've found them and taken them back to the aquarium where Nora is helping the girl whose arm has been like completely destroyed, so it has to be amputated. Oh yeah, and then me and the kid, the other one, what's his name? What was their name anyway? It was Yara and Lev, because it's the Bulgarian currency. Well, Leva, but you know. So yeah, me and Lev, here he is, the little Dickens, are currently travelling back to the hospital. Is there a way I can check my character's name? Health kit. No. Ah, see, it's all. They don't want to say names. It just says increase your max health instead of saying whatever the name is. Again, I'm sticking with Abby. The moment Lev here says my name, or I speak and my subtitle says my name, I will know if I need to change my title or not. Oh. Right, before we go any further, let's quickly update my stream, because I know for a fact my... Oh, look at that, what a surprise. My category, if it loads... Can you see? No, it's way too bright. What if I lower the brightness all the way down? Just so you can tell I'm not talking crap all the time. There we are. My category has gone blank again. Every stream for this game I get a blank category. Right. Last of Us Part 2. There we go. Let's check that there. Update information. And then last thing to do here. And hello, by the way. Your, I don't know, joining the stream did not go unnoticed. We're going creepily walking around the corner there. And first, no spoilers. Okay, alright. Yeah, just checking what tags I got going on there. Gotta make sure I'm doing them correct. I'll have to check that in a moment. But yeah, we're just going to keep going, just pressing forward. I kind of want to get to the end of the game at this point, you know, not because I'm not enjoying it anymore and I just want it to be over, because it couldn't be further from the truth. I'm really enjoying the game, but I know there's been a lot of controversy recently. I've seen a lot of I haven't seen them because obviously I don't want to spoil it for myself, but I've seen YouTubers posting videos explaining the ending, and I'm sure there's been certain videos, I don't remember the titles, but it was more about like the controversy. Wrong button. Seen another article, I think it was What Culture Gaming who done it, where it was showing that The Last of Us Part 2 has had an 80% drop in sales since the ooh, can't make that jump. Since the initial sales, I guess. You know, I could jump into the water and fly into it and climb up it. So let's play it safe for now. So yeah, so I'm basically, what my prediction is, she still hasn't spoke, so I still can't confirm her name, but I think it's Abby. I'm sure it's Abby. I think she's going to kill Ellie, is what I think is going to happen. And if it is, I'm going to be so annoyed. because I don't like her at all. You know, the more you play the game is clearly trying to make you like her. She's gone back and helped the kids, like she's still doing now. She only killed Joel because he killed her. He killed her father, so it was justified. She let Ellie live, you know, and Tommy. It feels like they're doing all this stuff to, yeah, Abby, cool, to like, you know, get her on your side essentially. But it's not working for me.
Do you know every scar?
Stop calling us scars.
Sure.
Right, here we go. I can quickly check and I'll make sure my voice is coming through. Although I could have just asked, I guess. So that'd been boring. There we go, yeah. Alright, my voice is coming through. Fantastic. I can take that off my lap now, unless I get a message and I need to read it. So yeah, I think she's going to kill Ellie. Because I can't think of any other way this game could have ended that would be as controversial as it appears to be. And also the end of Ellie's final chapter, unless Ellie has more chapters to come, was Abby, like, you know, with a gun to not to her head, but aimed at her head, while Ellie was disarmed. So Abby was in the position of power. She had all the advantage. And considering what Ellie had just done moments before,
Is this where we're supposed to be?
Okay. Alright, so that's where we need to be going. So let's have a little nose around here. Oh, he's gone there. Ah, okay, so that's where we need to go. So I'm going to jump across to the building over the way there. So yeah, I really think they're going to make Abby kill Joel and Ellie, and then maybe do a DLC where you play more as her, or they make The Last of Us Part 3 and Abby reforms the Fireflies or something. I just don't think I'm gonna be happy if that's what they inevitably go with. Oh shit, there was a coin then, wasn't it? What if I click less than a minute to go? Fucker. What a penis. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I climb back up? There was a hole in the floor. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we don't miss out on that. Still a penis for jumping off. I didn't need to. It was a coin. That was correct. My belief. Oh shit, I missed the coin. What was it? Colorado. What was it? I should have read it. Colorado. Alright, let's go through the door. I'm not gonna take forever going through everything. I feel like I've extended my playthrough by many hours, or maybe an hour or two, from my constant exploration. Anything interesting in there? There's a bike shop. Those are bike pedals. And there's a gear. Or the, like, you know, I think it's the gear with the chain. We put the chain on it, yeah, because there's different gears. And I think that's a few more up there. Arata. Is that a real brand? I wouldn't have thought so. It doesn't sound like a bike manufacturer. Ah, goddamn Mike.
You know I can't do that, right?
You gotta open this door for me, son.
If you don't want to.
No, I don't wanna.
I'll just open this door. What's wrong, Wolf?
I had a cousin who was afraid of heights.
Good for your cousin.
Yeah, look, and they try to make you more human by giving her a like a flaw, you could say. Something that people can relate to. People who are afraid of heights, of course, can relate to it.
Follow me.
How much higher are we going?
You'll be okay.
It's a lot, isn't it?
Yes.
Like the way I see, like the way how I'll always view her is as a vengeful, evil woman. She killed a man protecting a child. Well, not really a child anymore, but
Show off.
It's not that hard.
she chased him for 4 years relentlessly, ruining her own life, and then beat him to death with a golf club. If she shot him in the head and went, I wouldn't have cared as much. It's just how grim she was. Pass along. The elders have agreed to a truce with the wolves. They will stay here from our island. No, they will stay away from our island and won't engage with any Seraphites passing through their outer territories. To maintain this peace, we must all work together. Our goals remain the same. These are simply different means to achieve them. She never comments on when or how the truce broke down in her opinion, because it seems like both sides dicked each other
How did I
over.
find these?
Wolves never look up.
What does that mean?
It means no matter how many people or guns you have, they'll find a way around you.
Maybe you should stop saying we, since they're trying to kill you.
Well, she does kind of have a point, to be fair. Oh, it's a cutscene. Something's gonna happen. Ah, I knew it. That was a perfectly good antique window.
Should have stayed away, Lily! On the left!
Oh, fucking hell, where the hell did you come from? Asshole. Yeah, do you want to take any longer, Abby?
That's better.
And beat him to death, I suppose. Go on. Hit him with a monitor, you fool. Oh.
On your right!
Fucking hell. Ah. Where would... Oops. There we go. I think that's all of them. I know, I'm a hero.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that is all of them.
Let me help.
I got it.
He's a very proud boy. Very proud.
Hear what they called me.
Lily?
Do you want to ask me about it?
Do you want me to ask you about it?
No.
Okay.
What do they call him? The apostle, wasn't it? Or the apostate or something? Definitely wasn't the prostate. Is all I know for certain. God, someone just destroyed all the windows. It's like a bomb went off in here. Let's get that. Oh, what was this? Very good, very good. Come on then, Abigail, let's go. Now there's a Street Fighter 5 character I don't like at all. The man is literally a building. He's way too big.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Now isn't this the business?
Scars built all this?
Seraphites.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's pretty cool.
What's cool?
Like, impressive. Awesome.
What is this awesome you speak of?
I wonder if your prophet had any idea what she was starting.
She saved dozens of people in ways no one can explain.
She blew up trucks and killed some soldiers. Not that hard to explain.
Have you read her writings?
Skimmed some.
You benefit from it.
Sure.
Am I just looking at the little... Yeah, same thingy. They've literally gave her the very old school sort of oh, what's it called? Shit, I've forgotten the era now. It's basically an old school Halo. Instead of giving them the sort of classical ring on top of the head, they had the big circle behind them to represent being holy. I can't remember the era that Raphael was from. I remember the pre-Raphaelites who came after him, which were like artists who didn't like how renowned Raphael was, so they started going against his style of art, and they were called the pre-Raphaelites. But I don't recall what Raphael's era was called. Oh, the Renaissance painters. That's the one. God, that was shambles. If my art teachers could have viewed me then. Probably my favourite era in art as well, especially Raphael himself, because his work is very, I guess, realistic, which is how I like art to be. I'm not a fan of abstract paintings. I don't like Van Gogh for that exact reason.
I'll go first this time.
Like, you know, I don't think he's bad necessarily, I just don't like his work.
Seriously, how high up are we going?
What, is your prophet dead? Where are they? Ah, right. Two by there. Two by there. One on the right. Quiet. There we go. Oh great, they fell. Right, let's go crossbow. So we can try and take out a few of them. Right. Just take it nice and slow here. One behind me, are they? Ah, she survived.
To the right.
Oh shit, not you. Get off me, you vile fiend! Oh my god, she did the "this is Sparta" kick. Ow! Alright, let's see if I can get that upgrade to make med kits heal me more. Right, that's the plus healing. Can I get the 2? Nope. Oh shit. Stop shooting at me, damn it. I'm trying to reload here. Oh, fuck is you? Wasting ammo with my terrible accuracy here. Oh! Well, 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 look what we got here.
On our left!
This is for you. Go on, get your dodge on. There we go, we got him. Oh! Oh shit, someone's through.
Okay. Shit.
Right. Grab the machete, because we can't be having no... oh shit, wrong button again. Where is he? Someone... ah, there we go.
I don't see them.
Ah, damn it, went over. What's wrong, friend? Arrows got you down. Oh, sugar. That was a much bigger jump than I was oh, damn it, she's still here. They are still here. Read the subtitles and that's where the she came from. Oh my god, what's going on? I've got like a 50% accuracy at the moment for some reason. I keep missing every other shot.
Fuck these scars.
Seraphites. My
I've heard
man.
a seraphite cuss before.
It's my first time.
Huh. Oh, what we got here? Some lighter fluid or something, I would imagine. Alright, my guy, where are we going? I have no clue, I'm just running around in circles, potentially making someone get some motion sickness of all this camera moving. Over here maybe? Go as high up as possible. In this building? Probably not, no. Over there. Yeah, we got. Yeah, this is it. This has got to be it. Thank you. Whenever the game gives you ammo, you know you're going the right way. Shiv. Can I make some of that incendiary ammo? I can. Make one of these. Make ourselves a pipe bomb as well. Achievement: Tools of the Trade. If I had to guess, I'd say that's for making one of everything. Alright. I like how they do that, you know, implying that we did that stealthy and people are going to be potentially coming up behind
know.
us.
Let me guess. Up.
Yes?
Oh, she catches on quick. don't know about you, but this room is giving me Nemesis vibes from the Resident Evil 3 remake when he chases you around and sets the building on fire when you're in that construction building. Well, that was a good game.
Is that an elevator?
Yeah. Hey, pull that door down.
Yeah, this elevator still works.
Shit.
Don't look down, you fool.
Can I give you some advice?
Oh my god.
Just think about the good parts.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster. You're more focused.
Holy fuck.
You don't feel pain as much. Every bad feeling.
Is that true? If you're scared, you don't feel pain as much.
They're all signs you're actually strong. So when
Well,
you feel
I'll make a look at the floor again.
you should think about how your body is getting ready for its pain. Only when weak may I carry my true strength.
Well, at least this game understands something that
That's a profit thing.
people all over in Disney don't understand, that when you want to make a strong
Anti-electricity
character of any
relays.
kind, male or female, you got to give them a weakness, something to overcome,
Especially for soldiers.
something to make them relatable.
Convenient.
Unlike Rey, for example, who has no weaknesses, is all powerful and is not relatable, because no one is all powerful, never loses, can beat people who've been doing stuff for years. Well, like, very few people can do it anyway. Pass along, the truce is over. They ambushed one of our groups. We need to show our strength. Gather a handful of your strongest soldiers and go deep into their territory. Target any wolves you come across. There is no age restriction to the message we must deliver.
So, you like this prophet even though her followers want to kill you in her name?
She wouldn't want any of this.
You know what I mean?
I should tell that to
Like,
your
I know
people.
Rey gets a lot of hate,
We weren't
and
stoning or hanging people until after.
I, to be fair, after the first movie,
Read the text.
I never really liked Rey that much. I liked her in The Force Awakens. Thinking back on it, I did find it weird and a bit stupid that she beat Kylo in the fight. Kylo should have won. Like, you know, imagine how boring the original trilogy would have been if Luke beat Vader the first time they met each other. You know, there's no stakes. Once the villain has been bested by the hero, they lose a lot of their menacing aura. And that's what happened to me, to Kylo, when Rey beat him straight away. It's like, oh well, if, you know, she's already beaten him, she's touching the lightsaber combat-wise for the first time. I know people like to use that excuse of that he was injured, but even still, he had the Force. If he was injured, he could have still done some sort of Force augmentation. Look at Yoda, he was 900 years old, or I think like 800 odd during the prequels, and he was doing backflips and shit. And, you know, he was a decrepit old frog man.
What is that?
That's the bridge.
Lev.
Follow me.
Fuck.
We'll go slow.
But
I don't know
again,
if I can do
you know,
this.
I don't hate Rey
not as
to
bad
the
as it
extent that other
looks.
people do. I just feel like people should have focused more on making a good character rather than making a
People
strong
cross this
female character.
regularly?
If they made her
Yeah.
good, she would have become
You're lying.
strong naturally, and
I'm
people would have
not.
loved it, rather than just make her strong to start off with and have her dick
Oh
over all the guys, essentially, just because they wanted her to.
Shit.
Like, you know, I have nothing against female characters. I like The Last of Us. I enjoy Ellie. I don't like her because she killed
How you
Joel,
feeling?
not because she's a woman.
I'm waiting on all that true strength.
I like Asajj Ventress, to put it back to Star Wars.
Cool. What?
Ahsoka.
Never mind.
What's going on between you and your
Ayla
friend Owen?
Sakura. You know.
Oh my god, Lev, now? It seemed really awkward. Just go.
What's he doing now?
I did it!
Well
Come on.
done.
Can we take a minute and be impressed by me? Not yet. Why?
Not yet.
Why? You'll see.
I like this guy.
Holy shit, Lev. It's gonna be okay. Eyes on me. Shit.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't care how good you are with heights. Like, I'm not the best with heights. I would fucking hate this. Maybe not as bad as Abby here, but I still wouldn't like it.
How are
I'm
you
not sure if I would have
terrified of
walked
this?
that.
And don't quote the prophet to me. Heights never scared me. What does? The ocean. Dogs. Holy fuck.
Dogs! No wonder you wolves having dogs maul people.
Oh my god.
It's a sensible thing to be afraid
Almost
of.
there. Shit. Hey, look! You can see the hospital now. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Focus on me. I can't do this, Lev. I can't do this. Yes, you can. I can't.
Ah.
I'm trying to. Come on. True strength. True strength. True strength.
What about your inner She-Hulk?
Okay, you're almost there. Ah!
Oh! My bad, I was fidgeting with my head and realised I was shimmying to the side there. I really didn't mean to kill her then. Honest and for truth. That was not a very believable fall though, to be fair. She just flipping swanton bombed off the side.
Almost there.
You know, and I think Trish Stratus and Lita are two amazing professional wrestlers, real life women there. You know, I have no bias against women before people try to, like, not that anyone's actually going to watch this in the grand scheme of
Almost
things,
there.
but you know, I know a lot of people, especially things I've watched online about people who dislike Rey,
Come on.
the general consensus
Dizzy.
is you're afraid of women being strong. Oh, shit.
Hold on! Hold me up! Hold me up!
Oh, damn. Oh, no, we fell in water. Now we're in his least favourite place. Well, he said the ocean specifically, so maybe he's not afraid of water, just... Probably the sharks. Probably the sharks in the water, isn't it?
You ready?
2 seconds, I forgot to put honey in my tea. What a weirdo. Right, sorry about that. Noticed instantly, even though honey is nowhere near as sweet as sugar. Which, to be fair, when I used to drink tea with sugar, if there was no sugar, the tea tasted horrible. After a few years of having honey, which is much milder in terms of sweetness, it didn't taste half as bad as it used to me. Still tasted weird though. Am I in control here of making it get up, or...?
Okay.
You know you gotta climb that back, right?
Where to now?
I don't know.
Mozambique.
What do you mean?
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of it. The bridge drops us off at the back of the boat. This is
Okay, well, let's see if we can find our own way down.
I like how she says, like, what do you mean? What? Do you assume he falls through the roof every time when they just put a new plate of glass in? To throw people off the
That's
trail?
worst of it, we got off lucky.
maybe it wasn't luck.
Maybe it was.
Oh my god, we got a katana. Is that a katana? Or is that... Oh, that's a practice sword. Or a pole.
Well, I don't. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die for me.
Then what are you doing here?
Helping.
Why did you come back for us?
Guilt.
What? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
Yeah, well, game, it's too late now. You can't make me make me believe that she is remorseful for killing Joel. The only reason why she would be remorseful about killing Joel is because she feels bad that Ellie is killing all her friends, and she knows it's her fault that Ellie is killing them. She would not be feeling bad because she realised how much of a twisted woman she is for killing a man in such a gruesome manner and not even flinching from it. You know, if she has been suffering because of what she did, the game has done a very bad job at portraying it to me. Because whenever it gets brought up, she's like, oh, he deserved what he got. Doubling down that she saw nothing wrong with brutalising a man to the point where his face was almost unrecognisable because of how swollen it was. What's this? We've got a note. Right then, is this another... Please don't leave valuables lying around while you're on shift. We have an employee safe in the cleaning closet in the lobby. The code is the same as the Wi-Fi. Cheryl. What's the Wi-Fi? Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to open ourselves a safe. Take that, window. You know, I think the only part about a zombie apocalypse of some kind where I don't die, to preface this, which sounds appealing to me, is the fact that I could go into buildings and finally look into the employee rooms and see what was back there. Because I'm so curious whenever I go into a building and like, oh yeah, this room is off limits. So what's in there? I want to see that room more. You know, I've always had that. Same as museums, I almost find the rooms that you're not allowed to go in, which are probably boring. Don't get me wrong, there's probably nothing good in there. But I almost want to see those rooms more than the ones with the exhibits, because you're allowed to see those. You know? What about this room I'm not allowed to see? What's in there? Alright, we've got to find this Wi-Fi password. There's got to be a sticker or something somewhere that says the Wi-Fi password. What's this? Fitness center rules. Re-rack weights after use. Do not drop weights. Appropriate gym attire. Well, no one specifies what that is, because it clearly seems to be up to your own discretion what appropriate gym attire is. No persons under 16 years of age. No food or gum. Wipe down equipment after use. Use gym equipment as designed. In case of emergency, dial 911. Yeah, sounds like sensible rules. Oh, and it Wi-Fi. Here we go. 121879. 121879. 121879. 121879. And bam!
Got it.
What we got here? Some drugs, explosives, Why would someone put something that's... tell you what.
Here's our way down.
If we get to a street, we'll be right by the hospital.
Very good indeed. Right, he is one dead man.
Body.
One of
He would
yours?
not weigh so much.
No. Check out the clothes. Here. Looks
Oh
dark
look,
down
you
there.
got your own light.
Oh, I see how this works.
What's this say? Sheb, Victor and Irana are dead. Avery and Marley are missing, and I'm bit. The nest was bigger than we anticipated. I tried to blow them up, but the fucking detonators were faulty. Figures that fucking Fedra incompetence is what's going to kill me.
Lev, are there infected in this building?
We always take elevators down to the bottom, so I don't know.
Sounds like a yes to me. Sounds like... oh god, look at all this blood. Right, we can open that door. Oh, sugar tits.
Careful.
You ain't telling me what to do. Ah. Oh. Well, based on the ammo the game is giving me, yes, there are definitely infected in here.
Spores. Masks on.
I don't have one.
Do you guys not believe in gas masks?
We were on the run.
Let me see what I can find. Stay here. Back up. All the way.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
Very reassuring, my man. No? No attack straight away? Alright then, cool.
Okay, gas mask. Gas mask.
If I were a gas mask, where would I be? In everyone's house during World... was it World War One or World War Two where everyone had gas masks? I think it was World War One. No, that'd have been World War... well, World War One was against China, wasn't it? Or Japan. Japan. I assume it was just Asia as a whole, to be fair. And then World War Two was with Germany. Again, obviously it's not just them, it's a world war for a reason. There were many, many countries involved.
Holy
But
shit,
the
this
main
building's locked.
antagonist, for lack of a better word, shall we say.
Shit. Just stay up there, okay?
Because I can't remember. I remember like little things about history, but I didn't take history as a GCSE, so it's, a lot of it is fragmented. Like I remember a bomb was dropped which had a pendant on it, which was originally like a little peace sign, but I don't remember if Japan dropped that bomb or someone dropped the bomb on Japan. I think it was America dropped the bomb on Japan. That Japan gave them like a key ring or something as a token of like peace or friendship or some such, you know. You know how it is. Oh.
I'm out of my mind.
Walking around an infected building, trying to find a gas mask for a scar, no less.
Finally. If you're gonna
Yep.
kill yourself, don't ruin the mask. Dick.
Yeah, I get where she's coming from. There's probably a very limited amount of gas masks in this world, so so you don't need people reducing that number even further when they die. All I'm certain of is the second I find a gas mask which is usable,
Yes.
something is going to attack me. And I'm going to jump, because I've been really jumpy lately for some reason.
Looks good. Alright, back to lab.
Something is going to come through a door, is my prediction. Or fall from the ceiling or something, you know. I knew it! And I jumped. Just like I knew. Alright, let's get everything reloaded. Right, I'm going to start off with the double barrel shotgun, since I'll be able to just one-shot things. Ah! Oh no! Get off me! Oh shit! There we go. That's right, you're on fire now, fool! Who else wants some? Oh god, you! Alright then.
Oh, that's it.
Ah, see? This door, which was closed, is now open. No, both doors are open. What do you reckon the odds of some zombie tackling me and making me fall down there? Low. Very low, it seems.
Got your present.
I'm glad they make him adjust it.
We're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. We won't do your sister any good if we're both dead. There. We got this.
Right, he didn't correct her, so they are brother and sister.
Did you see your way down?
No.
Ah, but this door's open now, which wasn't before.
Abby.
Oh yeah, it was.
What about that?
What, the hole in the floor? Well, it just dropped down. Oh no, you want to climb up there? Well, it's worth a shot, my boy. It's worth a shot.
Lev, come get this down.
Coming.
Why, thank you, old friend. I don't know which ammo I'm using. Well, that's the regular ammo. Ev? Oh.
I'm gonna head down.
Come on, Abby, don't be a coward.
Come on. You got this.
And down we go. See? Nothing to be afraid of. Ah! Zombies! And now shamblers! Or even worse, making his Last of Us debut, the Left 4 Dead tank! Just bursts through a door and absolutely wrecks my shit. I've played Left 4 Dead. One survivor cannot kill a tank unless the tank is stupid and the survivor is very good and has a strong weapon. So I hate when the light dies, because I'm currently charging my controller and I worry that I'm gonna... Fucking hell. Enough of that. Didn't even know they could do that.
Holy shit. That thing was growing into a wall. Until it fucking wasn't. I hate demons.
Looked like flipping... like the people in Davy Jones's ship. When you see it, when they go... Is it the hull? The lower section of the ship in Pirates of the Caribbean? At World's End, maybe? And you see like the different versions of Jack, and there's one who's like stuck into the wall and then, nobody move! I lost my brain.
How many more floors?
Because his brain is normally stuck into the wall. And also Will Turner's father was like becoming one with the wall. There's gonna be more who jump at me from walls, I'm sure. Oh, here we go. Right. Ah! Fuck, there's a clicker behind me. Of all the times for there to be a clicker, that was probably up there with one of the worst times for there to be a clicker. Where the hell did you just come from? Yeah, I'm just gonna jump back over there. What's this? Brick. I like that little encounter. Just jump over the clicker like, hello there, friend.
Even though we're stuck with all these demons?
Hello there. Bam! So I need to watch the Clone Wars animated like mini-series or movie, wherever it was, where they didn't know how General Grievous was going to be yet, his personality and what have you, and they made him an absolute badass. I need to watch that series. Oops. Oh shit, there's more than one. It's okay, my guy. I'm a shit shot today, but I got lots of ammo.
Hear anything else? No. You? No.
Oh, looky here. Somebody's got themselves a flamethrower. Flamethrower, new weapon. Wasn't there a flamethrower in number 1 as well? It makes sense that they couldn't really add too many new weapons to the franchise, since unless they are sort of makeshift crap weapons, because you're gonna struggle, in my mind, to justify how someone has started creating new shit. Go on, stay back! You're on fire! Here we go instead. Wait for his acid to disperse. There you go. Probably some scrap, probably some meds, or a note perhaps. No, just 3 bits of scrap. Not even a coin! Not one bloody letter!
I hate this.
Fine day, Sunday. Right you are, Harry. I post on Sundays. Alright, that's it. My man. Yes, I wasted some ammo there. I see that now.
I hate this building. Keep going down. We're almost at the street.
Well, good. We've been in here for a while. Before we know it, they're going to start infringing on James Hetfield's copyright to be the table. No, we'll go for the standard pistol. Wrong. I don't know why I keep pressing square to pick up stuff. Hey, we got some liquid. Alright, here we go. Childish game. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, what we got here? Ah, here we go. There's them 17 drugs that I was expecting from the room with the shambler. Oh, I can get the upgrade now to have it craft. Yeah, plus 50% healing. Craft incendiary shells. Oh yeah, more movement speed while aiming. Yeah, let's grab those. So aiming won't be as much of a crutch.
Fedra, yeah. I hear he tortures people. Let's not talk about this now. Okay.
He does torture people, I've seen it. Well, actually...
You ever tortured people? Let's focus on getting out of here.
I'm not sure if torture is the word, because normally when you... Well, I suppose... I don't know, normally there's a reason for torture, or at least in my estimation there should be. Like, you know, you're trying to get information out of them.
Yeah.
Seems like the only semi-justifiable reason to get to torture someone. I don't think there is a justifiable reason to torture someone. I think torture is a practice which is unusually cruel, more cruel than it needs to be, and it's a practice which should not exist. But people being the arseholes that they are, torture will never die out, it'll never cease to exist. Just like being greedy and charging people for things that they need to live will never not exist. Now, you know, don't get me wrong, I understand the whole concept of supply and demand. But then if someone needs water to live, is it really fair to charge people for clean water? There's something in here. Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's what I said.
Too many demons. Just keep looking for a way out of here.
Oh fuck, I missed the first shot as well. Nope. Oh shit! Oh, my guy, my guy. I'm nearly dead. Be gone! Oh, why are you even standing this guy? Right, well, we're out of fire. But it's all good, he's dead. Alright.
We did it.
That cost me way too much ammo.
Yeah, we did. Come on.
I probably shouldn't have done that the way I did. Because I've kind of dicked myself over a bit here. Fucking hell. Didn't you hear it? It's over. Eh? There may be a couple of more of these geezers trapped in the walls. At least one more I can take out with my wrench. A crowbar, not wrench. I'm not gonna lie, when I made the stupid decision to shoot at the first clicker and, you know, consequently miss, I thought I fucked it up then. I thought that, oh well, that's it, I'm dead. It's all gonna go downhill from here. Right. So I'm gonna have to run back through the rooms now, collect as much of this stuff as I can. Make everything that I can to make room for new stuff. Because I just need to collect as much of the resources as I can. Obviously if I can make something and then collect or replenish the resources, it's even better, because then I got a few med kits and full fabric and alcohol. Ain't working like that, sunshine. Oh, here we go, so we've even got some flamethrower ammo here.
Oh. Were you?
No,
Your nose sounds like a maybe.
I'm clean. Promise. It's just a lot.
You did good.
Okay, so far so good. I think there'll be something else in this room. Oh, we got some of the hunting pistol ammo. Fantastic. No, I was expecting it to be infected in that room. I'm so lucky I picked one of the only rooms in this area which didn't have an infected in the wall. So if I chose to run into one of those rooms, I would have died, because I wouldn't have been given the opportunity to heal myself. Which that's what this big open room did. Alright, come on in, Lev, let's be out of here.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think that would have happened like that. I'm sure the door would have stayed open.
Agreed.
No, and conveniently this one is wide enough for us to not need to pull it open. But it's closed now though, hasn't it? No? Probably means there's nothing back there. We got... I'm gonna take that. We got a door over there. We can ignore that though. No, we don't need. Oh, someone's taken an axe to the door by the looks of it. First day of the apocalypse, they were reenacting The Shining.
Thank you.
We can drop down by here. Oh god.
The hospital. It's right there.
Right there, you say?
We did it. We sure did.
You see that elevator right there?
Anything for us to collect by what elevator?
Yeah.
That's the path we would have taken. No infected.
Cool, Liv.
Just rub it in a little bit more.
Tell the others about what happened. I don't want Yara to worry.
You're a good brother. Can I ask you a question? Okay. Do you regret shaving your head?
You're not supposed to have regrets.
You're also not supposed to shave your head.
I just ran away. And Yara wouldn't be caught in all of this. She'd be back home, taking care of her mom.
Does your mom need taking care of?
She's our mom. It's our duty.
Yeah, but that's not what she meant. She meant, is your mum ill? Is your mum unable to take care of herself? Was what she meant. Like, yeah, I agree. When, well, I suppose providing someone's parents haven't been like an ass their entire life, she may guide you. That when they get older and unable to help themselves, if you are able to do so, I feel you should help your parents. You know, if they have an illness that you're just unequipped to deal with and you can't give them the help that they need, then you can provide the help by... Oh god. That's a fucking bin! A bin bag! What the hell would chuck a bin bag in a in a bath? What the hell, man? Baths are for bathing and washing, not for green sewage water and a bin bag filled with God knows what. Cutscene. Now it's time to drink some tea.
This is as far as you go. But, wait, why? Because they want to kill you. With me, they're just worried about a backgammon rematch. What's backgammon? I'm gonna go in the front door, grab the stuff, come right back. You're staying here, yeah? Yeah.
If those were Seraphites, I'm going to be annoyed because they want to kill you as well. If they were wolves and I can just walk on in, then fair enough. Press and hold. Yeah, I already knew that. Why was I diving under the water though?
Got someone in the water. Trespasser.
I'm a wolf! Don't shoot!
Okay, there is
me.
wolves.
It's Abby!
Abby?
Abby?
Abby, shit. She alone? Open the gate.
Alright, cool, we're allowed to just waltz on in. Thank you, my man.
Hey, guys.
Jesus, you swim here?
The boat got fucked. I need to grab some medical supplies. I'm doing a thing for Isaac.
We're moving all these assets to Isaac. What does he need?
I can't talk about it. It's something away from the fog.
Well, everything's getting moved out and packed up. Take a look, see if anyone's got what you need.
Hey, is Nora around? Yesterday she said she was shipping out here.
Just left the last transport, but she'll be back.
Okay, thanks.
Alright then.
Brainwashing all the trespassers that hit
Oh, what's this? Hello, friend.
What you got there? Splints, tongue depressors, bedpans. Is there anything surgical? Saw some stuff like that inside a while back. Thanks.
Alright, inside you say. It's a dog!
Oh, hey, Bear. They got you all the way out here?
Bear? That's not a bear, that's a dog, you silly moose.
Hey there, Abby. Hey.
Alright, they're struggling to get a radio working or something. Yeah, I'll take that ammo. Alright. So we gotta go inside then, I guess. Hello, friend!
Still clearing this place? Yep. One floor at a time. Still got supplies in there?
Oh, for sure. Lots of floors we still need to hit.
Ugh. Good luck.
God, I bet that is foul. Like the smell. Like I know from school or from comp when idiots would
Abby.
burn their armpit hair smelled
Got you
bad
out here
enough.
too? Yeah, what a haul. I need some medical supplies. Can you put me in room service?
Abby, just checked in with Isaac. He wants you back at the farm.
Let me talk to Isaac.
Talk to him in person. You're going back to the next shipment. Sorry.
What are you doing?
She's been AWOL since yesterday. Give me your hands.
Didn't expect that, although I probably should have.
Hey! Hey! Let me the fuck out!
Yeah, is that Ellie?
You're gonna dislocate your shoulder.
Oh no. Well, she screamed it, it sounded a bit like Abby.
I never thought I'd see you on Isaac's bad side. You find one at the aquarium? I talked to Manny.
I need some medical supplies.
Why? What happened to him?
Compartment syndrome. Bashed forearm.
You're not treating him, are you?
Mel. We don't have a lot of time.
Jesus. Most of these supplies have been packed and shipped already.
What?
Come on, get it done.
We haven't cleared out the lower floors yet.
Of course.
Do they have what I need?
Yeah, probably, but it's rough down there.
I'll be fine.
God, they love just making it more difficult because they can, can't they? Don't they?
Of course.
Alright, come on. Compartment syndrome. Fuck.
Yeah.
Boy's lucky he's dating a doctor. All doing okay?
Fine.
She was so fucked up after Isaac talked to her.
Isaac talked to her?
After he found out you left base, Isaac interrogated all of us.
Oh.
He was rough on her.
Did anyone talk?
No.
Nora,
Where are you two going?
grab Abby. The boat's ready to head out.
Well, I still got boxes on the 3rd floor. Can you two bring them first?
Boat's pretty full.
Come on, I don't want to be here all day.
Fine.
Thanks. They're gone.
Bought some time there.
Don't worry, no one talked. Come on. And you're okay?
Typical, the game finds a way to make even more enemies for me.
Sick about you.
You know I'm here?
Hold on. Anyway,
Alright then, where we going?
I bet you will soon. So what's Owen's plan once Mel gets at Arma?
Santa Barbara.
He's been talking about Santa Barbara.
He knows that's all bullshit, right? I feel so bad for Mel.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. These floors
Oh, I get it. So while
trauma center and a
Ellie was killing Nora,
there's a reason we have
Abby
intentions
was
here.
also
It was grounded
under
in
there
City, where they brought the first infected before
helping
anyone.
find the
It's gonna be overgrown to shit.
supplies. Or she would have, no, she would have just left. Because how else would have Ellie known to go to the aquarium? Come on, Nora, what are you doing? Don't be such a coward. Just because I'm not there instantly after you doesn't mean I'm not coming. Still gotta keep me peepers out for them coins, don't you know? Trying to open the door? Second time's the charm,
Here,
apparently.
survival belong.
May my death be swift.
See you back at base. Soon, I hope.
We'll find out, hopefully, in this stream, but if I were to bet it, man, I'd say in the next one. Because this Naughty Dog likes to prolong their games, in my experience. I've recently played through all 4 of the Uncharted games. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed them. I really had a lot of fun playing through the games. But it seems to me like Naughty Dog, when a game feels like it's getting close to the end, they chuck an extra 1 or 2 chapters on there just
Okay,
so people can't say it's too small, maybe.
let's do this.
Wonder if Rick Grimes is going to be down here. Alright, so far so good. Just dead people. No plant people. Oh, we got a note. What's this? Jake, I don't think I'm gonna make it home. I'd give anything to be with you and Susie right now. I'm hiding with a few of my colleagues. The door is barricaded and those things are on the other side. Things are way worse than we thought. I'm pretty sure no one is coming for us. At least, not in time to save us. I hope one day this note will get to you. I hope you and Susie will remember me. I love you both so much. Scott.
Shit.
Poor
No
Scott.
idea what they were up against.
Well, of course not. This would have been at the start, during the outbreak. No one knew what they were up against. Tell you what though, I do love that Easter egg in Uncharted 3 that connects the Uncharted and Last of Us games, where it mentions that doctors are still puzzled by the unknown fungus or something. I can't remember the exact thing, but it's in the prologue where you're having the bar fight. There's a newspaper. Like, it's well documented. It's, you know, it's nothing new. People have known about it, I guess, since Uncharted 3 first came out. But it's still really cool that they went through the effort of putting that in there. And then in Uncharted 4, when they play in Crash Bandicoot, like literally linking all their games.
Of course it's blocked. That'd be too easy.
Alright, so we're going to have to drop down. And I wonder at what point we'll have all the infected come bursting through doors to rip my nose off. Oh, what's this? Ammo for a gun. I have full ammo. The typical, you know how it is. Are they really going to? I don't know, are they really going back in there today? Every time only half a squad returns. We've lost the lab. It's time to call it. Also, sorry for passing notes like we're in high school. I just don't trust these soldiers listening in. I have no idea what's going on. Why don't they get us out of here? They keep saying evac is going to happen as soon as they make sure the building can be contained. I mean, are they seeing or hearing what's going on down there? We've lost it. I think it's not about containment. I think it's about protecting the data of the research. We need to get out of here. our friends might be still alive down there. You've seen what those things do. No one could have survived it. Not for this long. It sucks, but they're dead. What are you suggesting? I see Scott fighting with the soldiers. He's more than fed up. We get him and look for a way out. Let's give it one more day. See what these new soldiers can do. One day, then we act. Thanks.
I'm glad I wasn't around during the outbreak.
Well, considering we know Scott is dead, or we assume Scott is dead, could have been someone else's skeleton next to a note that Scott writ, to be fair. At least we got some supplies here. This is well, it's not reassuring. It's very much the opposite, because they wouldn't give them if they felt we needed them. So the fact that they're all here probably means I'm going to get attacked by some pretty beefy stuff. Heavy resistance, so to speak. I'm the last of my squad. Everyone else that came down here with me is dead. We secured most of the doors, but some were out of reach due to the overwhelming forces of the infected patients. We didn't anticipate this kind of resistance. I thought they were sick and weak. I didn't think I'd see them rip my men apart. I have several bites on my arm and leg. I'm going to take a few more of these fuckers out until I get my last few bullets, then I'll join my squad. If you find this, know that you will need to send more soldiers to fully secure this area, although hopefully you blew up this building to Kingdom Come and you weren't dumb enough to try to contain this thing. Good luck, assholes.
You fought a good fight.
Well, at least the guy at that point knew it didn't matter if he has bites that he's going to be infected.
Trauma center's gonna be in there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get attacked. See, when they put the gas mask on, that's when you know there will be heavy resistance. Oh, I haven't got a melee weapon. Well, that's not good. I don't know, I'll keep the crossbow for now, because I'll hopefully be able to take out a few random infected without alerting anyone else. And then I may need to go guns blazing after that, but you know, if I can take out 3, that would be great. Right, there's one in the wall by there. I'm going to try and avoid the ones in the walls for the moment. No point getting more after me than I need to. I see, if I want to open that drawer, I will need to get it after me. Okay, but there doesn't appear to be many in this area. Looks like when we go through that like fire escape looking door is when the main force will attack. To whom it may concern, you cannot treat us like this. I understand that many people are sick, but getting shoved in here and separated from my wife is unacceptable. I've been sitting here for over 3 hours without an update. The doctors put some ointment on my bite mark and then vanished. This thing hurts and seems to be getting worse. Please deliver this note to your supervisor immediately. Sincerely, Don Carter. Woke up starving, but can't keep anything down. Not even water. My head is fucking pounding. The screams outside doesn't help, or the screaming outside doesn't help. Why did you lock me in here? Someone needs to come. I want to see Sasha. I want my wife. Sasha, help! Can't help my thoughts. Barely write this. Can't sleep. Too hungry. Get me out. Hungry. Eyes hurt. Sasha.
What the fuck did I walk into?
Well, you appear to have walked into, like, ground zero. Or at most, ground 2 or 3. Like, you know, this is proper early pandemic days, but yeah. Right, so other than going through one of these 3 doors on the left, well, one of these 3 doors, one on the left and 2 on my left now, the only other option I have is to go forward and get this zombie out. Get him out of the way. I'm certain this... Oh, okay. Unless he's not going to burst out until I,
Give me something.
No?
Nada. There has to be something around here.
Right, the first one I'm going to go for is that one back here. The one which wasn't a door open, but a slide through the doors.
Surgery. Great. I hear you.
Yeah, so do I.
Needs electricity.
Of course it does.
Gotta be a generator around here somewhere. You need power too.
Go on, have it, son. Go, where'd it go? Missed me.
Should have expected that.
I mean, should have. I did expect it. Don't treat me like a fool, game. What's this? We've got another note. What's this one say? Stephen, I can't keep doing this. I know I'm just supposed to run the tests and log the data, but I can't handle this much pain. I escorted some soldiers to the trauma. I wasn't supposed to go in there. I've seen what the patients turn into. Every single adult and child that is brought in here with a bite or a scratch is going to lose their mind, and we keep lying to them. I asked to go home and was told I need to keep going. Some bullshit about national security. They offered me an office to get some sleep if I want to. Stephen, you need to get me out of this. I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Sounds about right. I assume Doctor Strange didn't help you at all. Alright, we can jump over there. Which, let me guess, need electricity to open this door. Yeah. Stop trying to open the door, please. You can make noise.
Where do these cables go?
Right.
Could use Levin here. Or Manny. Yeah, Manny. Manny would have been great.
Well, you could have brought well, actually no, you couldn't bring Lev, could you? Because they probably would have shot him on sight. Oh, we got more flamethrower. I was saying I can't get attacked on this, but I've already been attacked on a workbench before. Oh, here we go. Let's get that scope. That'll help me kill them from a distance. Oh, I'm getting stability. Perfect. Yep. What's your foregrip? Where did you get that? Like, you know, it's cool and all, but where? Was it just a foregrip chilling there for you?
Here goes.
Oh shit. This is going to alert them, isn't it? Because, you know, the noise of the generator itself. If this doesn't get all the attention of all the infected, I'm going to be so surprised.
Yes.
Wow, it actually didn't get the attention of all of the infected. As I alluded to a moment ago, I am very surprised. Now let's see if that those 9 is enough to give something an upgrade. No, okay. Something will no doubt attack me. Oh no, they're locking this part out for me, so I can't go back. Nice and slow. Shit. Shit. There we go. Can I get my arrow back? I can. There you go. Oh, sweet, and I can get the one out of the wall. Thank fuck for that. Right, let's have a quick nose in these rooms. No, actually, before we go there, let's go
Make things easier.
let's go into the rooms that the clickers were in first. Oh, this is a room with a double door. Alright. Oh, hello, friend. Didn't notice you there.
Stop doing that.
I didn't even notice him in the wall there. Oh, what's this? Oh yes, got me a healthy dose of drugs. What we got? Listen speeds. There we go. Stability. Got 25. Alright. So the lowest I noticed there was 40. There's possibly one which only needs 30, but I didn't look. What's this? Some sellotape for little old me. So I'm just going to top up my health. It's not much, but there's a free med kit right here, so why wouldn't I? Unless of course I get attacked right now. Oh yeah. 19. Alright, we're getting a lot of supplements here. In a hospital. Outrageous.
Let's see what you got.
Nothing.
For fuck's sake. There's gotta be somewhere else.
See, if this wasn't for the for Yara, I would be laughing at Abby's very bad luck. But considering I like Yara and I have nothing against her, I'm gonna get attacked now, boy. No? Ah, yeah, okay, so I went through that first door. And now... What the fuck is that? Oh, so the door I wanted to go through first was the only option anyway. Alright, some shit went down in here.
Fuck did this?
God knows, but I'm sure I'm gonna find it.
Oh, don't panic. Get the shit and get out of here.
Will it? Can I climb in there? No. Would be interesting. I'd hate it because I don't like horror games, generally speaking, because they scare me. Like, you know, I've started to enjoy the Resident Evil games a bit more. I'm not getting quite as spooked as I used to, but they still catch me off guard now and again. But it would be really cool if this became a sort of unkillable monster is in the area and you have to find the supplies and get out without it finding you and pushing your shit in. I wouldn't like it because that would inherently be scary and very intense, and that's what gets me the most, when there's an insane amount of tension. You know, the sort of tension you can't replicate unless you are hidden in a locker and there is a xenomorph walking around sniffing about. Oh, you can't go into the car. It's weird. Is this gonna slide? No? Alright. No, we have not found what's caused all this damage as of yet.
That's good.
Yeah, a nice bang and a clang. Exactly what we wanted. Right. I want to open all the drawers before I commit to I've never been. Actually, no, I have been inside an ambulance. I don't remember what the inside of an ambulance looks like.
Thank God. Get ready to celebrate.
Yeah, except now there's going to be tons of stuff inside this parking area, isn't it? Yep, and the controller's vibrating, so it's a big one. What the fuck is that? Fucking hell, man. Get out of there! What are we going? This way! Go, go, go! Come on! Oh, go, go, go! I'll just keep holding it. It's like loads of infected all merged together. Whoa, you caught up fast. This way. The worst part about this is that it's so dark. This door. Chop it with the axe. Go on, have it, son. What do you got? Oh shit, purple floor.
Fuck, am I gonna kill you?
Oh, fuck! Alright, so if it grabs you, you die. Alright. Did he rip my leg off? Flamethrowers are is practically. What does it mean practically effective? Everything is practically effective against infected. Alright, it keeps grabbing me. I suppose that's the benefit of having 12 arms. There we go. These holes are too small. Oh, fuck's sake, I thought there was a hole in the wall there. Alright, this might take a few attempts. It's already taken a few attempts, so I'm on about might take a few attempts. Oh, I'm dead. I gotta go left at the start. Well, actually, I gotta get a bigger space. And I wish the game would let me pause so I could change my inventory, not have to do it fucking real time. Whoa, I stepped forward. I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Of course you can fucking shoot gas. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Oh, you split off. I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, yes. I keep crouching by mistake. Oh shit, where did you come from?
Dying here.
Oh, I'm fucked. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to kill that. I'm gonna just try a little run around and not kill it for a second. Or not attempt to kill it, I should say. Okay, so I can get it. Oh right, it just takes the wall down. Sure. The good news is now we have space to quickly make pipe bombs. There we go. There he is. Whoa! Where's all the flamethrower ammo? is this the second one to detach?
Here's Ridley's.
It's apparently dead. I don't trust it.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
Right, she's too quick to accept that it's definitely dead. I don't buy it. I think he's playing possum on us. And on that account, I'm gonna make another pipe bomb. I'm gonna make some shivs. Not that I think shivs will protect me against him if he grabs me, but something is better than nothing.
Still alive.
Great, now he's telling all his mates about me. No trophy mine for killing that giant thing. What a Brobdingnagian monstrosity.
Great.
I think I have to follow him. Like, that particular infected is leading the way, essentially. Yeah. Well, at least I got a shotgun. If he tries to come at me in here. Of course, that only applies if he tries attacking me from the front. If he ran through you super quick. Fucking hell. Shit myself then. Ah! What the fuck? How the hell did he just survive 2 shotgun shots? I can get him more flamethrower ammo. Where is he? Oh, he's throwing his poisonous shit at me. Alright. Shiv. Yeah, set you on fire as well, you little bastard. There we go, they're dead. Right, let's get a heal. We can get our heal on.
Fuck this place.
So is this what happens if someone is infected for X amount of years? They eventually stick together and then become a shambler minus the shambling. Because that guy was able to throw the like acid sort of substance wherever it is, because surely it can't be actual acid, but it, well, it could be some sort of combination of the acid that humans have in their stomachs to digest food and wherever the infection is. Could have made it more potent or something, faster acting. It could be anything really. Either way. Are we back in an area that's been cleared? Oh, I got the Hawaii coin. I didn't even realise there was a coin there. I was going to jump in. Oh, what's this? It's a box. Nothing more, just simply a box. Right, my light flickered then, so it's probably going to die again at any moment. Okay, we came in that way. We gotta climb out, or is there another door that I'm missing again? Because I seem to always miss the doors. No, can't climb out. Up and over is not an option either. Up and over by there is also not an option. Well, what do you want me to do then, game? Exit. Left. Okay, it's telling me where it wants me to go now.
Get through there.
Ah. Yeah, I forgot you could press A to squeeze between things. There we go. Mask is off, therefore the infected threat is significantly lower. Oh shit!
They're all looking for you. What did you do?
Nothing. I told you to stay put.
I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place.
Ah, fantastic.
Stuff.
Yeah. Now we just need to get the hell out of here.
And how on earth are we going to do that?
Follow me.
By cutscene. Thank God for that. It's taking way too long. Right, cool. So we haven't got to work our way back. Considering the busy work in this game, I'm a bit surprised. So look, what time are we on since we're in cutscene? Oh, just shy of 2 hours. I was hoping it'd be an hour and a half like when I normally check the time, but no. Not quite so fortunate this time. So they expect me to believe inside that little pouch was
Hey, Alice.
the like the antibiotics, believable, and a buzz saw, or a saw blade at least. I don't see why that would be in there.
It's okay.
Woof! No?
See?
Well done. You can go see her now if you want.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, actually. Hey.
They're just kids.
I know.
I wonder how many wolves would have died if they had to go down and fight that thing.
Maybe we stop looking for the light.
Maybe.
Oh, you can just smell the sexual tension here.
Okay.
Or maybe that's the dog. So is she down an arm? Well, that's a yes. She is most certainly down an arm. Where do they store an arm? Are we revisiting this again? Honestly, this memory is like flipping Naruto. Whenever like Sasuke starts getting emotional, he always like revisits his brother killing the Uchiha. This is literally what this is. Here we're going through the corridor, and they change it up a little bit, just like Naruto did. They changed up a little bit. The flashbacks, a little bit, that is. Seattle, day 3. On the floor, there's a perfectly good like row of seats right behind you. Unless you rolled off and fell on the floor, it's ridiculous.
Owen? Just me. What are you still doing up? I was changing her Spanish. Can't believe she's on her feet already.
Well, it was only an arm.
Scars are tough.
Seraphites.
What are they fighting about? Love doesn't want to leave Seattle. Owen invited them to come to Santa Barbara.
Ah, good old Santa Barbara.
He's very open. I figured you'd have talked him out of going by now.
You wanna go too, eh,
Actually,
Nora?
I'm going with them.
Oh, I knew it. Mel, even, not Nora.
But not if you come. What? He may fall for your little act with these kids, but I don't. There's nothing to fall for.
Isaac's top scar killer suddenly had a change of heart? Nothing to do with Owen. Right.
I haven't always done the right thing.
You're a piece of shit, Abby.
Are you telling Mel?
You always have been. I'm done with you. You want to do right by these kids? Get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
Yeah, that's right. Truth hurts, doesn't it, Abby? You're a horrible human being. Even Mel knows it.
Abby?
Poor innocent Mel.
Nice shirt. Are you okay? How's your arm?
Stop deflecting, Abby.
It's better than it was this morning. Lev coming around?
He will. Do you mind helping me look for him? He's pretty worked up.
Sure.
He ran off this way.
So look, what time are we on now? Because I'm not going to go over by much. Yeah, so it's literally 2 hours now. I'll just do like an extra 10 or 15 minutes. So I don't know how long of the game is left, but I'd like to finish it in the next stream. So if I just do a little bit extra here, it'll increase the chance of me
Lev, come back here, please.
being able to finish it tomorrow. He's not in here. Where could this master of ceremonies be?
He's worried about our mom. About what'll happen to her because of us.
Should he be worried?
He needs to
Fiesta
focus
Bay.
on his own safety right now.
what
Your mom
could
isn't a
happen to
prophet,
her.
is she?
Sometimes parents are held responsible for their children's sins. But our mom is so devout, she'll probably be fine.
Are there options for helping her?
No coins around here.
Lev, come on out!
God, how much of this aquarium did we not get to see before? This is awesome.
Lev! Lev? Lev, please come here! Lev? Lev? Lev!
You know, I wonder if he saw this. He loves
Sharks. Who doesn't love
But
sharks?
hates the ocean, huh?
It really opened up to you.
We bonded over our shared fear of dying.
He said you were brave.
He's a liar.
I don't know how to thank you. You hear that?
Lev!
Yeah, I heard a noise.
Anyone in here?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. She just wants to play. Hey, girl. What you got there?
I want the squid. Go on, go get it. Damn it, hit the wall.
Go get it, girl.
Ah, probably Megalodon. Go on, drop it. Go on, drop it.
I think she
Good
wants
girl.
you to throw it again.
Okay, one more time. Yeah, you're so fast.
I'll do it one more time for you.
You want to try?
Oh no, I
That
don't get to
doesn't
it.
seem like a good idea.
Go on, treat yourself.
She's not going to bite, right?
No.
I promise.
Should have said I hope. Would have been funnier. No. Probably. That was a terrible throw. But it was a good first attempt.
Can I do it again?
I think she would love that.
Yeah, that's not real dog behaviour. Real dogs go to bite, like, to grab the actual thing as you go to grab it. Or at least my nan's dog used to do that all the time. You go to pick up the ball of the toy, like, oh no, mine!
We should keep looking for him.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Alice. The boss has spoken. You in the jellyfish room? That's a giant whale. It's not a jellyfish. The game lied.
Lev!
How is he doing this?
Hey, do you think maybe he could convince your mom?
If she saw him like this, she'd strangle him with her bare hands.
She has a giant Joker-esque scar on either side of her face.
I heard some of your people calling him Lily.
For a long time, I didn't understand why he was questioning the laws, the traditions.
Alright.
When he explained to me how he felt inside, I told him he had to keep it to himself.
And how did he feel inside?
I was hoping he'd snap out of it. He seemed fine for a while. Then he shaved his head. Like one of the men. It was suicide.
Like one of the men?
Is that when you ran?
First, I screamed at him. I hit him.
You're so stupid. Hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna find something to cheer him up. Come on.
And again, so the men are allowed to shave their head, but the kids aren't.
Why do you think he did it now? Shaved his head, I mean.
Last week, he got assigned his role in the community. He wanted to be a soldier like me, but they decided he was to be a wife to one of the elders. It's tradition.
Poor kid.
He would be a wife. So, I don't get it, is he actually a girl? And he wanted to be a boy?
Where is Santa Barbara?
Or is that
Santa
just an
California.
expression, as in he was just going to be someone that an elder was going to be fucking?
California.
Because that would be a bit weird, considering he seems to be quite young.
This is Seattle, and this is Santa Barbara.
And our island?
It's too small to see, but it would be up here.
So far.
Yeah.
Good.
We'll also explain why they called him Lily, because, you know, Lily being a girl's name. Oh, okay, we gotta drop down. Down we go.
There's gotta be something left around here.
Some t-shirts, be a look. He'd love a new t-shirt.
We can do better than these shirts.
Is there gonna be like a shark? Oh, look at that, look. Get him a dress with a seal on it. Because that is... Get him a pelican. What we got here? A snow globe. Yeah, that could work.
This
With
is
a
cute.
walrus in it. Way! Just break the thing.
See anything worthwhile?
No.
Keep looking.
There's going to be something shark related, obviously, since he loves sharks. They made it very clear that the boy loves sharks. Well, we've got a drawer that we can open back there. Before we go to the drawer though, let's... Oh look, a shiny shark toy. There's the answer right there. Let's quickly see what's in this drawer first though. Honestly, I'd rather the scuba diving mask there. Or helmet, I suppose. Nope. But what's wrong, Yara? Didn't you see this perfectly acceptable... I didn't say dinosaur then. Shark plushie.
What about this?
It's perfect. Mel's wrong. No. You're a good person.
You haven't known it long enough.
You don't know me.
I know enough.
Abby, will you stop stealing my stuff, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you owned everything in the aquarium.
Yeah, well, an aquarium, my stuff. I'm just kidding. Take whatever you want. You can't.
Have you seen Lev?
Yeah, he's down that hall. Can I talk to you?
I'll catch up.
I hope they explain why she has just two giant scars going across her face. Literally from
She couldn't tell I was joking.
mouth to ear.
I suck with kids.
Yeah.
They really like you, though. So, coming to Santa Barbara, right?
Is she gonna tell?
You know why.
kind of telling, yeah.
We can figure this out.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. I know.
Too late.
I know it's a fucking mess. I know. But we can choose to be happy. Happy. We're allowed to be happy.
Oh, I bet Mel's gonna see this.
Hear that?
So what time are we on now? Yeah, okay. Just gone 10.
Get back here! Lem!
What's he doing? He's going
Gosh
after her.
darn it.
After who?
His mom. She's gonna kill him, Abby. Is the boat ready?
Not yet.
How much time do you need?
A few hours.
We'll head him up. We'll grab a boat from the marine. Hey, she just had surgery. I'm fine. How else am I gonna find her?
I'll go with you.
Owen?
They're heading to the fucking island.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let her go by herself.
She's not.
Actually, you are.
I can help.
Yeah, by staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat.
Get your priorities straight.
Yara, let's go.
There we go. This is the perfect place to save it. So now, in the next part, we get right into the thick of it.
There's the marina. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
Warrior. Right, so yeah, we're going to end it here for today. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you have, leaving a like and subscribing would be greatly appreciated. Also checking out my Twitch where I do all the streaming, the Cosmic Turtles. I'm on there most days between 5 and 8 o'clock, so if you want to watch me stream and have a chat about just life or comics, manga, you know, whatever, games, movies, I'm always down for it. You know, take care, have a great day, and I will hopefully see you in a future stream. Bye now.